Hi, this is Sonia, Slimming Sonia VSG, and here for an update. I had planned to do this sooner, but the week got away from me, and so I'm just getting to it now. I have had some updates over the week. I completed my endoscopy and my Psych Eval, and I got both of those done this week, and I've, except for finishing my 3-month medically supervised diet, which I'm about halfway through, I have checked off all the boxes so far. They said I have GERD. Hopefully that's not a contraindication. I don't think they will. They said it was a mild case and that I had a mild ulcer. I don't know what that means either, but they showed me pictures. And just for everybody who is going to have an endoscopy, it really wasn't that bad. I was really stressed out about it, but I had a really cool, the nurse anesthetist, can't say that right, he was really cool and he knew I was nervous, so he just started talking to me about my kids and my husband and where I grew up and took my mind off of it, so that was really nice. And then they gave me something that made me completely pass out, and my husband came in and he said, I was like, why did you bring him in here? He doesn't want to see me like this, because I was kind of out of it. And he said, and you were kind of like drooling out the side of your face, and I wanted to help. And, they just started taking over, and I really didn't remember it. My throat didn't feel sore afterwards. I mean, it was easy breezy, easy peasy, whatever that saying is. So, yeah, it was no big deal at all. The Psych Eval, I guess that kind of depends on the psychologist that you get. The guy I got was, he was pretty cool. He said he's done hundreds of these, and yeah, he felt like there was, I had no issues that would prevent me from being able to have the surgery. And he asked the certain questions, although he did say, oh, and you could probably benefit from some therapy. And okay, yeah, I might, you're right, I probably could, and we'll have to think about that later. But anyway, so those two things are done. The other news is that I have decided on a different surgeon. So the surgeon that I went to and met with the first time here in Illinois, I think he's probably very good at what he does, and has done it on a lot of people, and I'm not questioning his skill. However, when I met with him, I wanted to talk about bougie size. And some of you know that I've asked about bougie size, because that kind of determines what size sleeve that you're going to end up with. And they range on average in the United States between 32 and 40. And I have done a ton of research on this, and what the research that I found came up with is that you have the same amount, with very, very close to the same amount of weight loss, between a 32 bougie size, 32 French, and 40 French. Granted, these are very small, it's millimeters that it's measured in. However, the research shows that there are less complications like heartburn and, that feeling in your esophagus that food is stopping there. Those type of things, and even strictures, they show that there are less complications at the 40 French size. And it was something I think it was kind of his attitude too, because when I brought it up, it was kind of like, I'm the expert, why are you asking me about this? And this is a size I do on everyone. It's what the research shows is the best size, and if, that's not what you want, then you need to find someone else. And so I did. And I found someone who, he's top of the line. He's taught this. He's been doing it since 1994. His name is Norbert Richardson. I think that's in St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm meeting with him for the first time next week on Tuesday. And I talked to them, and they said this would not slow down my process at all, because, I've been doing everything that my insurance requires, and that can all transfer to them. So I'm feeling much more comfortable about it, because that I was just not feeling comfortable, and I feel like, you know, someone's taking a body part out and this is a major surgery. I need to feel comfortable with it, and hopefully I like him and I'm going to feel comfortable with it. I'm hoping that that all goes well too, so I'll let you know about that after next week. The other thing, okay, the pre-op diet. I've been talking to some other people who are in that pre-op phase that are struggling as well. And thank you everyone who's already been there, done that, for all the advice and support that you're giving to all of us newbies. It's very much appreciated. I think that we could benefit, and this is something Danielle mentioned on her last video, and that her and I have talked about having some kind of competition. I don't really quite know how to do this. I've seen some other people where they do this, where there's, you know, some kind of prize. I would like to do that, but we would like to do some kind of competition for pre-oppers who are trying to lose some pounds before their surgery. And maybe we could make it a either weight loss and exercise goal. I was trying to think. We were thinking, you know, staying under certain number of carbs, maybe under 50 carbs a day, 1,200 calories a day, and getting 10 to 30 minutes of exercise at least 4 days a week for, I guess we could start it off by the week. I'm not quite sure. You guys need to help me out with this. Some of you who have done this before or are doing it now, give us some kind of ideas on what you think we should do with that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm feeling really flushed, and you can see this. This must be menopause, but I can feel my cheeks getting hot and my face is red. I can see it in this video. I'm using, I said that already, didn't I? My iPhone. And so I can see that this isn't quite as forgiving as my computer was as far as this goes. Anyway, I think that's about it. I've been doing I've been a few days a week, I'm doing shakes for breakfast and lunch, and then doing a dinner. I'm still, let's see, still enjoying my wine while I can, which is something I know. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. And I'm not being, you know, super diligent, but I am getting better, and I'm looking at the end of September, and I plan on that last month to be very dedicated. So, okay, I think that's it on all the updates as far as I'm happy to see all of the newbies and this. I know there were some videos about supporting us newbies, but I think there's a lot of us out there, and we should really get in there and support each other too. I really love the support that we get from you veterans out there, but I know especially some of you that have huge channels with, you know, 1,400, 1,500 subscribers that, you know, you can't, you know, respond to everything, and, you know, I get that. And so I really, really do appreciate the ones that do respond. I try to get on there and respond to everyone who comments on my videos so that they know that, you know, it matters. And so just want to put that out there. So good luck, everyone. Let's keep each other, you know, in the game and supporting each other and get through this. And I wanted to say congratulations to some people who just are going. I think Cindy and Ashley, there's a couple people whose surgeries just came up, and I really want to hear from you. Okay, thanks. Bye, everyone.